An allergy is when our immune system misreads something that is harmless and mistakes it for something that is actually harmful, like food, for example. And what it does is it then produces antibodies. Now, there are different types of food reactions: IgE, classic food reactions, food sensitivities, food intolerances, and also celiac disease, which is actually an autoimmune disease. So you can actually develop a food allergy to any type of food, but the ones that are most common in children include soya, milk, gluten and wheat, fish and shellfish, peanuts, tree nuts, and those tend to be, along with egg, the main food reactions that children will experience. So a food sensitivity is not like a true IgE food allergy. It may involve the immune system, but normally through the production of other antibodies like IgG antibodies. Now, with food sensitivities, often the reactions and the symptoms will be very delayed, often an hour, 2 hours after eating the food, or even 1 to 2 days after eating the food. And the symptoms are often a lot more diverse and harder to spot. You can do elimination diets to identify an IgG food sensitivity, and there are lab tests as well that are available. The main difference between a food intolerance and an allergy is that an intolerance doesn't actually involve the immune system at all, and normally they won't be life-threatening symptoms. So a classic would be lactose intolerance, where you may not actually be digesting all of the milk sugars that we find, for example, in some dairy products. There are other intolerances as well, for example, sulfites, MSG, fructose intolerance. And often the symptoms are more linked to the digestive system. So with true food allergies, so IgE allergies, they are often much more common in children. With food sensitivities, you can actually develop those at any age. The same is true with celiac disease. You can develop that at any age, and in fact, the most common time for being diagnosed with celiac is probably around your 40s or 50s. Now, it's very difficult to know whether your child will grow out of their true food allergy. We do know that most children, about 80%, who have a dairy allergy will grow out of it. The same is true of egg allergies. However, with peanuts and nut allergies and fish and shellfish allergies, the chances of growing out of those is less likely.